Play a clip.
Welcome to the program. It is the Steel Toe members only show.
Sorry, little cum in my throat.
You guys are gonna, some of you I can tell in the chat already are gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad. Let me start off with this. Now, let's say I was watching the evening news, right? And someone was reporting on the election, right? Like you got a news guy there, and he's got his papers, right? He's reading you the news. And the newsman is very clearly out of his mind on drugs.
As you're watching this, I want you to pay attention to the overacting and try to decide if you think he's lying by the amount of overacting, facial expressions, and fake laughs.
And let's say that newsman is very mad at Donald Trump. And the newsman that is high out of his mind starts saying crazy shit about Donald Trump. If you're an intelligent human being, you probably wouldn't believe the news guy that's high on drugs screaming about Donald Trump. That's what I'll tell you.
Got it? Do you get it? Clear? Yeah, me neither.
If you're going to believe it because you desperately want to believe it, because you need to, and deep down in your soul, it's an aching need that you have, that's fine. You should go ahead and do that. That's all right. That's totally, let's be honest.
By the way, in that metaphor, Aaron's Donald Trump, and Nick is a crazy, drunk, high news guy spreading horrible, false things. Think about how much Aaron has said about Nick and how much Nick has said about Aaron. And in Aaron's scenario, Nick is the guy who keeps going on and saying crazy, horrible, fucked up things that aren't true.
Probably don't have a lot more going on. I'm just reading some of the chats. They're very funny. Let me use a sentence that I never thought I'd have to
Why does he wag this Sharpie at us all the time?
use in this world. But after the last year of my life, I will say nothing surprises me anymore. And the one thing I will say that I never had to say, and this is going to bum a lot of you out, this is the sad part, this is going to ruin a lot of your weekends.
Should I leave? I don't want my weekend to be ruined. I'm in a good mood. I'm having fun. It's my birthday.
And listen, if what I'm about to say ruins your weekend.
Again, doing that, here's how you know. Here's how you know that Aaron jerks off minutes after reading about Rekieta's children. Here's how you know that's probably true. Nick posted up a timeline that's all but apparent it's Aaron's, but didn't say that and didn't show that. At the same time, Aaron said Nick's been accessing my Google account. And then when pressed on it, Aaron won't talk about it, comment on it, or deny it. So what you're about to watch is Aaron tell you he didn't eat cum. That's right, hide your kids. About 37 times, I think, one for each year he's been on this planet. Over and over and over, in almost every conceivable way, he can paraphrase it. He'll tell you, I didn't eat cum. I never swallowed cum. I never ate jizz. I never ate cum. Never ate cum. Ask him if he ever jerked off right after reading Nick Rekieta's Kiwi Farms thread about his children having a hair follicle test positive for cocaine, and then immediately browsed to April's Twitter afterwards. Ask him, do you jerk to cuck porn after reading Rekieta's threads? Are those screenshots true? He won't even talk about it. He won't even talk about it, which is weird because when he was on drugs and his wife was on drugs, he adamantly denied it. He adamantly denies eating cum. He doesn't. He even said Nick accessed his Google account. Did you jerk off? He won't even talk about it. Very strange. Very weird. Anonymous makes a good point. Hilarious. Aaron, the puppet master, is a puppet to Kiwi Farms and Rekieta haters. Every thought and action has led he has is fed through them. Such a mark. Is that true?
You really need to get psychological help. If what I'm about to tell you makes you angry, upset, hostile in any form or fashion, you need to get psychological help immediately.
Fake laughs. Watch for them. There's a lot of them peppered through this.
Get psychological help immediately. No.
Look at all this fake uncomfortable laughter. This isn't even real uncomfortable laughter. He's doing it to cover something.
I have never tasted semen.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop you fucking lying.
I have never tasted semen.
When you say I've never tasted semen, do you often pretend you don't know what semen is? I've never tasted semen?
I have never tasted semen. What?
What? What? Here's why I don't think Nick was lying about the semen thing. When Tukey asked him if he did it more than once, he said, "I'll have to ask her." He didn't say yes. Maybe, I'm not sure. He said, "I'll have to ask her." Who? What?
The fuck? Look. Desperate people say really desperate shit.
Uh-huh.
That's a new one on me.
Do you hear all the fake laughs? Do you hear all the fake laughs?
And look, I laughed when I heard it. I took it for what it was. I took it for bitterness. I took it for vengeance. It's why I'm not upset about it. Like,
so again, if you extrapolate that out, what he's telling us is he jerks off after reading Nick Rekieta's Kiwi Farms threads. Patrick, I don't think he said that, but he did. He did. He's addressing the cum eating because he didn't take it seriously. It's ridiculous and silly. Just like April doing drugs. Stuff he won't address is the physical abuse of his wife multiple times. Stuff he won't address is jerking off after reading Nick Rekieta Kiwi Farms pages about children. Stuff he won't address is only jerking off to cuck porn. Again, he'll address eating cum because it's silly and he doesn't take it seriously. Which would mean that the allegations that he only jerks to cuck porn and right after reading about children and drugs are serious? I don't take him serious, but this he does. Why? Why won't he talk about physical abuse in his browser history? Well, because it's real, right? Because it's real. That stuff's real.
I know what it is. I understand.
And also, like, I imagine if the rest of the stuff in this file comes out, this Google account.
But no, and again, I'm really sorry.
Fake laugh. Imagine I came on and did this. Guys, you think I have never eaten semen? I mean, guys. Sorry, I don't. If I came out and tried to pawn that off on you people,
if you're in my chat right, you're like, fuck you, God damn it, you need to go see a doctor. Like, at first, the I hate everything Aaron says thing, it was cute, and we played with you guys, and we teased you, and we taunted you. But then I realized
I just want to make sure you did.
This thing, it was cute, and we played with you guys, and we teased you, and we taunted you.
I just want to make sure you did. Chat.
But then I realized that seemed to make you more upset, and your mentality was more akin to a serial killer than it was just like fun.
He can't get his eyes off that chat today.
An internet person. But I'm telling you right now that if me informing you that I've never tasted semen before,
third time,
shakes you up or upsets you, you need to seek professional help.
Is it shaking you up? Is it shaking you up to know that Aaron never ate cum? You loser.
That is what I'll say. Also, I will say this. There are certain things I will not be able to address.
Why? Why? Is it about you jerking off after reading about Nick's children? You can't address that one? Aw. Isn't that funny? You can't address the true stuff, right? Like you hitting your wife or Nick knowing that you only jerk off to cuck porn. That's the stuff you can't. That's the stuff you can't go over. Just want to make sure. Anything bad about you can't cover? Got it.
Going forward. I won't. Turtle says, what if he mixed jizz with the queso? You can't be 100% sure. All right. Fair enough. I cannot rule that out. It could have been in the queso. But no, again, and I see some of you are very... I was really hoping for humanity's sake that some people wouldn't be upset in the chat.
So this is what Aaron does. Again, to keep his people in a dome of delusion, the people who don't go out and watch these other shows and know what's going on, he's not even going to bring up that he believes Nick Rekieta has accessed his Google accounts and has been posting history of his browsing, which outs him as really being a cuck. both in the sense that before and after he jerks off to cuck porn, he reads about his ex-girlfriend and the man who took her. But also, again, the two of those pages before he went and jerked off on that first release are about Nick's kids. And this is a guy who nonstop screams about sexualizing kids. Apparently, I sexualize kids, but kids turn Aaron on enough where he has to take a break from reading and jerk his little button. Documented, if true. So, but he's not even going to bring this up, and he's going to act like everyone's upset about the cum eating thing, which in and of itself is disgusting. But this is what he's going to act like is the big drop. Not that Nick has had access to his whole world.
But they are. It just really, I don't try to win, quote unquote. I don't try to another win for the toe. That's why another win for the toe got so popular.
That's why. That's why he organically made it popular. He came up with it.
I don't try to.
Imagine 2 days after someone saying he ate cum on purpose and releasing what appears to be a screenshot of his browser history with what it has on it. He's got to declare it a win. Not even just neutral. It's a win for him. He won. He won because you found out he eats cum. He won because you found out he jerks off after reading about his wife and Nick and Nick's kids.
You guys are so bad that I just sit here and do nothing and I look better. There's nothing there. I'm sorry. Again, I can't do anything for you. If you don't like me, that's totally fine. If you have to believe certain things about me because it gets you through your day, again, it's mental illness.
So he's trying to dispel both rumors here that's his browser history and that he doesn't eat cum, but he never brings up the browser history thing. He only addresses the eating cum thing, and he's going to say it 1 million more times.
But it's fun. Like it doesn't affect me any. So that
no, he's not affected at all by any of this. Try again, losers.
it's fine. But I will say for the rest of the audience, no, I have never tasted semen.
He just keeps saying it. Yeah, we heard you. Are you sure? Who are you trying to convince?
Oh, God.
And it's so funny. He doubles over laughing. Every time he says it, it's so funny. He has to pause and double over laughing. Every time. Not just the first time. Every time it's so funny. He has to double over. Look, he's doing his impression of the Buc-ee's beaver.
All right, look, there's a million stories I could tell tonight, but I won't. I won't tell a million stories. Instead, what I'm going to do...
Look at the chat.
...is I'm going to let the people who... Let's be honest about it. I'll be serious for a second.
Oh. So you're saying you don't eat cum? That wasn't serious?
A lot of you are going to want to talk about things that I can't talk about.
So that was your browser history? I mean, like, he's telling, like, again, if Nick put out a thing like that today, instead it was my browser history, I'd be like, ha, 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 ha. It ain't. It ain't. Matter of fact, I'll just say it. The browser history pictures Nick has posted are not my browser history. Can you say the same thing? Chat room, can you say? We can all say it, right? That wasn't my browser history. Now you go. Now, Aaron, you go. Why can't you talk about it? Why can't you talk about it
right now? Look, I wish we were here gossiping about everyone.
He wishes, not everyone, you, not everyone.
I wish we were having fun about everybody.
About everybody. I wish we were gossiping about everyone and throwing shit at everybody, but we can't. Why not? Well, because it's about me and touching my dick after reading about children that I knew. And we all know that's not a good look. If it came out that was my browser history and I went to porn 1 minute after reading about Nick's children or Aaron's children, how much would he never shut the fuck up about it? How much would he never shut the fuck up about it? I'd have to quit broadcasting. I'd have to hide. But when it's him, sorry guys, there's some things we just can't talk about. Oh. It's interesting.
Just certain shit.
There's certain things we can't talk about. Just certain ones. Most of the things to do with me.
Not going to be able to talk about because it's not about the internet. It's not about a show. It's not about performance or entertainment. I didn't ask for it.
It's about real life. And in real life, I like to jerk off reading about my wife and Nick and Nick's children. It's not show stuff. This is big boy daddy stuff. I like to jerk my little pud to cuck porn in between reading about Nick, his kids, and my wife. This doesn't belong on a show. This is my real life.
It's not something I wanted on my to-do list. Shall we say? But these things fall into your lap.
What fell in your lap?
And you have
This is just, it's just like the revenge porn thing. It happened to him. He didn't do it. It happened to him.
There is a show me and there is a real life me. And there are some things that need to be handled in real life.
What?
The to-do list, shall we say? But these things fall into your lap, and you have to. There is a show me, and there is a real life me. And there are some things that need to be handled in real life and not on the internet.
Ooh.
It's the best I can do for you guys.
So he's coming. He's filing lawsuits. He gonna be back in the red again soon. He gonna need goals. Imagine if I make him spend thousands of dollars to search my hard drive.
Sorry. I didn't want it to be this way. I didn't put myself in any position or ask for anything. Something fell into my lap. And now here we are.
And now here we are. The world knows I jerk off to April and Nick, if not Nick's kids.
I will. You know what? There is one thing I can address. I did see that Ethan Ralph was out of his fucking mind, screaming, hollering, whatever. And he said that I ratted him out for, like, for the, what do you call that?
The win for the
contempt of court. The filming the, God damn it, what is that? My first court appearance, whatever it was. He apparently streamed it. I wouldn't know. I was in jail. And he apparently streamed it. How
are people supposed to know it's illegal to stream it, by the way? You know, they don't announce it. They don't put a sign up or anything. Like, somebody sent a link to my chat. We watched April's court. You know, it lasted 1 minute. There's nothing telling me don't watch, you know, like, don't stream this or record it, or like, you're supposed to just know Stearns County, Minnesota law if you're in Clark County, Nevada. I mean, what a stupid, you can't
know that all parties involved in the court were very upset about that. That I was a witness to that. I saw that.
The judge said it could be restreamed when? Because not when I was on there. Remember, like, I didn't have sound working for the first minute. So, like, if you don't hear it, again, like, I'm not saying ignorance of the law is like an excuse, but that's how they handle that. The judge says it once at the beginning before everyone signs on. Like, cool.
They found out who it was and they went after the person very clearly. That's been done now. But
so they go after Ethan Ralph and not every show that replayed that, including myself. You know?
I don't really have any part to play in it. Like, believe me, when it comes to that particular situation, I have my own things to deal with. So, no, I did not do that.
We know for a fact Aaron has tried to go after people for that kind of stuff. And Nick said he went after him for witness intimidation. Again, like, you know, witness intimidation. I mean, what's the quid pro quo? What's the implication? What do you think Nick's trying to do? Like, if hey, Aaron, if you keep testifying against me in this case in which you've already given a statement, then more of your cuck porn preferences will leak to the internet. Like, is that? Because that's a hard argument to make, that's what's happening. What's more likely? That Aaron talked a bunch of shit about Nick. Aaron left his computer logged in at Nick's, and now Nick's just posting a couple embarrassing things. Seems what's happened with me.
But what do you do? So I've already upset a lot of you tonight. I can see in the chat that a lot of you are very, very angry with me.
Guys, I can tell you're all pathetically angry. You fucking losers, but I can't talk about my cuck tendencies. I'm not supposed to talk about being a cuck.
You wanted to come here and hear a certain thing from me that turned out not to be true. I really apologize.
So again, he's talking about the cum eating thing, which we're all pretty certain is true anyway. He won't even address the other stuff. So look, you're all here to hear a thing about the cum. No. We're here to hear about the other thing. The other thing. Also about the allegations of abuse from April. April says you abused her. And April, by the way, April did clarify that the rape happened when she was in college and it was not Aaron. So that didn't happen. But she alleges there was physical abuse. And of course, we know there was psychological abuse.
For that. I know that. But again, if that shouldn't ruin your night, stop it.
Okay, I won't let it ruin my night.
if me informing you that I've never tasted semen in my 30s.
He keeps saying it. Guys, I didn't eat cum. I'm sorry that upset you that I didn't eat cum. If hearing that I didn't eat cum makes you need mental help because I said I didn't eat cum, just because I didn't eat cum. So, like, guys, I'm just saying I didn't eat cum, and you need to get help if you think I ate cum because I didn't eat cum. Nobody ate cum. I didn't eat the cum, and that's just something you can't deal with, the fact that I didn't eat cum because I didn't eat it. I didn't eat cum. Why can't he stop saying it? Why can't he stop saying it? I've said I didn't eat cum more times in my life just now than ever. He just keeps saying it over and over. Like, I don't know why you guys think I hate cum just because I didn't eat that cum.
Again, if that shouldn't ruin your night, stop it. If me informing you that I've never tasted semen in my 37 years on this earth, if that somehow sends you into
Come again?
A comment rage, or you start writing in a live chat because someone did that, you need to call a loved one. You need to get
15 minutes now of, if you think I ate cum, you're mentally ill. I didn't eat cum. Guys, why do you think I ate cum? I mean, if you think I ate cum.
Into a group. You need to do, because you're not okay.
He keeps laughing. It's so funny he has to get off mic and laugh because you think he ate cum.
That, even, you know what, honestly, if my answer was yes, and that brought.
Watch a chat check when he says that.
Honestly, if my answer was yes.
As soon as he said that, he looked over to the chat. Would they accept that? Would they accept me? Again, to him, being gay is the biggest insult. And it just came out that he's pretty gay.
And that brought some kind of, oh my God, reaction out of you. That probably less so, because that would be kind of funny. You should still seek help for that. But if me informing you that somebody.
Say it again. Say it again. Say you didn't eat cum one more time, motherfucker.
Inebriated on substances said that about me, and it turned out not to be true. If me not ever doing that upsets you, like I see Will W. There's a
imagine calling out the people who are upset you didn't eat cum. I mean, what timeline are we in?
A Doghouse guy. There's a bunch of other people. They're very upset. They're very angry that I go, I have not tasted semen.
He just keeps saying it. I mean, I cannot wait until Citizen M remixes this into a dubstep.
Again, seek help.
Did you just say Sig Heil?
Semen. Again, seek help.
Sig Heil.
Or don't. Like, it's not going to affect me at all if you just kind of rot this way.
Every day he spends the whole show talking to the haters and telling them they don't affect him.
But I shouldn't have this. I shouldn't own you this way. I shouldn't impact you this way. You shouldn't be coming to me and because I'll eat it. Sorry. It is. I will say this. It's going to be a funny joke for a while. It's going to be a funny joke for a while. But you really need to take care of that for your own mental health.
The fake laughing is what totally makes me think it's real. He keeps cracking himself up.
Sneed Dave. I like Sneed Dave. Sneed Dave.
Yeah, anyone who gives you money. By the way, what?
Mental health. Sneed Dave. I like Sneed Dave.
I like Sneed Dave.
Sneed Dave Williams says, understandable that you have to keep things quiet. Thank you for the $10, buddy. Just give us a big coy smile if you think a bunch of Minnesota State employees will be earning a bunch of extra overtime in the next few weeks.
Whoa. Who dat? Who's that?
I eated the cum did.
I eated the cum did. I eated the cum did.
But I will say this.
This
There
is today.
are multiple people
This is today. Listen to this.
involved, and there's a whole lot of hellfire.
I'm going to tell you this ahead of time, Aaron. Got him.
That will more than likely rain down.
He's going to rain down hellfire. Why? What would get you that upset? People knowing that you come to cucks? People knowing that just a chair in a corner gets your little ween all torqued? Hellfire is going to rain down. It ain't. It ain't.
And we're not done yet.
Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Isn't they neat? Imagine this guy was a lawyer's first treat. Jesus. This goon's coming for me? That's what SMUG stands for. Sue me, you goon. Look at him. Ah.
Put it that way.
What was that little eye wiggle? Hold on. Something happened. He just rebooted. Whoa. His eyes like flickered.
Rain down. And we're not done yet. Put it that way. The one whole lot of hellfire that will more than likely rain down.
Aaron, no offense. No one's afraid of any hellfire from you.
And we're not done yet. Put it that way. The one thing I can address is the Ethan Ralph contempt of court thing. I think on Friday, which seems like decades ago now. But Ethan Ralph, first of all, he was making fun of Sean for being fat, and then his chair broke and he fell down like comedically, like a Dick Van Dyke sketch. Legs straight up in the air. His fat ass broke his chair, and he fell down while talking about how fat Sean is. I thought that was hilarious. But the contempt of court thing from Stearns County, that was, he's like, and there's some stuff with him that I can't discuss either. I can discuss this part. I can't discuss some other stuff. But he was like, Aaron ratted me out, and Aaron was in court when they were bringing up that, there were going to be contempt charges. I was sitting there in the courtroom, and it kind of shocked me a little bit. The judge was pissed, as she should be. She should be remarkably pissed.
Remarkably pissed?
You said the secret word.
Imagine telling the judge that. Like, I don't blame you, Judge. You should be remarkably pissed. You should be remarkably pissed.
The law was broken. So I don't know if you know this. Judges take that whole law thing pretty seriously. The law thing is pretty serious with them. So, this idea that...
Is it? I had no idea.
What's the obsession?
I had anything to do with it, to quote the Joker, I was right here.
Hold on. Were you right here or were you right here? Which one was it?
I was in there, as you know, dealing with my own stuff. The saddest part about all this
is that I have to spend thousands of more dollars on I don't even know what.
And I know this now based on things I've learned.
You have to log out of Google. That's what I know now. I know now that you have to hit that little log out button when you check your mail at the library. My bad. Is that what you've learned? What have you learned?
Dealing with my own stuff. The saddest part about all this, and I know this now based on things I've learned, all of this stuff that's going to happen.
All of this stuff that's gonna happen. Oh, no.
All of this stuff that's coming. It was all because I wouldn't bend to what some people wanted me to do.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
What? What is he talking about?
That's it. And I told my story, and it bothered them, and they couldn't get over it. Pride cometh before the fall, and
As it were.
all that.
Take that for what you mean it for.
Oh boy, I'm seeing
Hold on, was that an edit? Oh, yeah.
Some Keno Casino clips from yesterday. Like, this is so weird. Like,
So these are Keno Casino clips about Aaron potentially having his internet history spilled where he's jerking off to cuck porn after reading about Nick's kids. And look at his body language here. You think I looked scared when I found out what I did was a Rico? Shut up. Look at this. We just watched the Keno Casino clip he's talking about. And look at this nervous energy. Again, I am well aware I'm going to prison for what I've done with Nick. Our crimes, I mean, we can't hide it, what's in those DMs. I will not be able, I didn't even delete it because I know they'll be able to get it and find it. And I'm fucked. I'm fucked because of what I've been doing. Believe me, I've talked to enough legal experts who call into my show and seen enough anonymous Twitter accounts to know that I am fucked. I know what I did, but Aaron has no idea what anyone has. He doesn't even know who has it. And he doesn't know what it is, how much they have, decades and decades of dirt. And he's panicking about it. What, everything that's about to happen. Oh, the hellfire? Is it? Is it the hellfire? So look at him looking at Keno. He wants to cover his boys. Keno Casino, his boys. But he can't because he can't mention what's happened. He can't go. Fuck, you see my search history out there? You see my internet history out there? Like, damn. Nick's leaking all my sick shit.
no casino clips from yesterday. Like, this is so weird.
No, he looks fine. Play the clip.
This is so weird. Like, I'm going
Why won't he even talk? He won't even talk about it. Again, this is fucked up and would be super embarrassing for anybody. But if someone was out there saying they had my shit, I'd be like, you better not put my shit out. You better start clamping that down. He doesn't know what to do because he's basically already admitted it is his and it is sick shit. It's sick shit. Like, whether or not she knows it or wants to pretend like she doesn't know it or it ain't true or whatever, Slam Pig now knows he jerks off to April and Nick and Nick's children. Slam Pig knows that now. She'll never not know that. Every time you guys fuck, know that your husband jerks off when you're not around to Nick Rekieta's Kiwi Farms thread. And then checks April's Twitter while he cleans up. Meow. You know, this would be highly embarrassing for anybody, but if it was coming out that a guy was dripping my shit, I'd be like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. Stop putting out my... Whoa. We gotta talk. You're in big fucking trouble, and we gotta talk. You better stop. You better stop. Like, I don't know, man. You see it in his face. You can pretend it's not, but you see it in his face. He knows there's whatever's happening. He's completely out of control of it, and no matter what repercussions he gets. Again, if Nick goes to jail for 10 years, does that ever put back what we know about Aaron now? I don't know.
On advice of authorities and counsel, I can't talk about any of it.
What makes me come? What I do after I come? I'm just not opposed to.
Sorry. I know a lot of you are asking, and I know a lot of you are asking because you just want the hot gossip. I get it. It's not gossip. It's not internet. It's far beyond that. And we're only going to find out more. So stop asking. I appreciate it. A lot of you are asking.
We'll go through Melton's hard drives as soon as we have them.
In very goodwill. I know it upset a lot of people yesterday.
It did.
I know
my grandmother's a wreck.
Caused a lot of people to spur when I said, I'm sorry, guys, I hate to burst your bubble, but liars lie. And no, like, I never thought in my 37 years it would be controversial for me to go, I've never tasted semen before.
He's still saying it explicitly out loud, non-fucking stop. I never tasted semen. 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 Yeah, repeat a lie enough.